Now, journey with me as we descend 300 feet into the Lackawanna coal mine, where we will see the underground work environment of the American coal miner. You're now standing 300 feet underground. This mine was developed in 1860 by the Continental Coal Company. Most of the mine is below the water table, and when the mine was in operation, steam engine-powered pumps operated continuously to dewater the mine. Here you can see a miner working in a harsh, dimly lit side shaft of the mine. The wooden pillars throughout the mine are not strong enough to support the enormous weight of the rock strata above. However, they do serve a purpose. If any shifting of the rock strata above began to happen, the stress on the pillars would begin making them pop and crack. The miners would say, if the pillars are talking, the miners are walking. In reality, they may be running. Here you can see a very early version of a vehicle known as a man trip. This was the vehicle that brought the miners in and out of the mine. Looking up, you can see a bare electric cable that powered the man trip. That cable carried 250 volts of electricity, just another hazard of working in a deep, dark underground coal mine. And here, an early hand-cranked phone for communication with the surface. Miners faced many dangers working in a coal mine. One ever-present danger was gas. From explosive methane, to poisonous carbon monoxide, or carbon dioxide. One simple early warning was to bring a canary into the mine. Because of its respiratory system design, the canary would succumb to poisonous gases before the men, giving them time to evacuate. You're looking at a coal face, bored with holes for explosive charges. In the early days, black powder was pushed into the holes. A long fuse would be placed in the powder, and the miners would take cover down the mine shaft and around a corner. After many deaths from this method, and after the invention of dynamite was used with an electric wire to set off the explosion. Though safer, the method was still extremely hazardous. A common job for a young boy in the early days of mining was leading a mule, pulling a heavy cart of coal out of the mine. Death caused by a sudden roof collapse was all too common. Welcome to what was referred to as the peg shanty, named for the pegboard located on the outside. It was the underground office of the mine foreman. Child labor was rampant in the early coal mines. Young boys worked as trappers and sat in the dark with only the light from their headlamps, waiting to open air doors to allow carts of coal to pass through. Older boys would carry heavy baskets of coal on their shoulders all day long. The Lackawanna coal mine shut down in 1966 and laid abandoned until 1978 when it was converted into a museum. Hello, welcome back. After a long, hard day, coal miners would come back home to a typically simple supper, like the one I have on this table. Pinto beans, cornbread, fried potatoes were a traditional staple. Simple, hearty, inexpensive. So here is a salute to all the coal miners, past, present, and future, as I enjoy this meal. Thank you for sharing in this episode with me on VRVagabond's 3D time capsule.